Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all doing well. So in today's video, we're going to making akara. Akara, or you can simply call it bean nuggets, is an important meal in many Nigerian homes. It's mostly enjoyed as breakfast, especially when paired with pap or with bread, preferably that soft agege bread, the stretchy type that we all love. So to prepare akara, we're going to use beans. I've already washed these beans, so I have a detailed video on my channel on how to wash beans, the simple ways you can use to wash it. So now to make akara, you have to blend your beans into batter, but not a regular runny or watery batter. Your batter is meant to be very thick. Okay, so now pour your beans into a blender. I'll advise you use a powerful blender, then add water bit by bit. Yes, I added just as much as I'll be needing to help the blade of my blender, because this batter I'm blending now, this particular one, will serve as a base for the rest. If you don't add enough water, one, you are going to be stressing the coil of your blender. Okay, just add water, then use this as a base. You see, I added just small amount of it. Then when I get this into a paste, I can add in more. So this one now will now serve as a base to enable me to blend more. Okay, akara is a household favorite, but here is the funny part. Most people would rather buy already made akara than go through the stress of preparing it at home, and honestly I understand why. Because from watching these beans to blending to whisking air into the mixture and then frying it is a lot. So not everybody has the time or the patience for all that. Okay, so at this point I've added the remaining part of the beans. As you see, I didn't add water because this one will serve as an alternative to it. So I'm using this pusher to push it in and make sure that I get this into a smooth paste, but a smooth thick paste. Okay, if you don't want to use fresh beans to do it, you can also go with beans powder made from dehydrated beans. All you need is just to mix and fry it. It's that simple. But if you want, I can even make a video showing you how you can prepare akara using beans powder, because if you ask me, freshly washed beans will give you the best result. But with beans powder, there is a little trick you can use to achieve something very close to fresh one. Okay, but if you don't like stress, just go ahead with your dehydrated beans. Okay, so now at this point I'm still blending. All I want it to be that it gets into a smooth paste. Okay, now look at that. Now I'll be transferring this into a bowl. If you don't have a mixer at home, you transfer this into your mortar. You use your mortar and pestle to incorporate air into it, which will enable the beans to be softer and fluffy. But since I have a mixer, I'll be using a mixer. Just transfer into the bowl without adding salt, without adding onions, without adding pepper, nothing. All I'm doing here is just to try to mix it, and then I'm showing, look at how thick it is. You see, there is little or no water inside this. Okay, now using a mixer, I'm going to be mixing this. Even if you don't have a mixer like this, you can use your egg beater and just beat it. The most important thing is that you beat it, put your hand to work. Just a little hand exercise will do no harm. Okay, just use it and beat it and whisk it till it kind of increases in size, and that will make it puffy, as in that once you drop it inside the oil, it's going to come up. But if you don't do it like this, it won't be light. You see now it has increased in size, and it also changed the color to at least milky color. Remember, do not add salt, do not add onions, do not add any ingredients to this. At this point is done. Now look at all I'll be using: pepper, onions, maggi, and a pinch of salt. Now just add a little water. You see the way I'm just pouring this water in, trying to get all the beans that are left over in the blender. I'll be blending this not into a smooth mixture, but at least I'll just blend it roughly, sort of. At this point, I'm done blending. The change in color is because of the pepper. No color was added to it. So I'll pour it all into my batter. Now mix it all together. Why do you need to blend the seasoning cube? You should blend the seasoning cube because sometimes when you either melt it with water, you might not melt it very well. So it's always encouraged to blend it, because it didn't even blend, you just like, run the blend on it. So blend if you can. So I tasted and I needed to add more salt, so I went in with more salt. Frying akara is deep frying, so you need a deep pan. Now I'll be adding my butter one after the other into the oil. And I'll advise you fry on a low heat, okay? Do not fry on a high heat. Now time is done, okay? You keep on just stirring. Why I said fry on a low heat is just to make sure it doesn't burn and they are evenly fried. Take a paper towel and spread it on a flat surface. Then take out the akara. What does the paper towel do? It tends to drain out the excess oil in it, leaving you with a dry, crunchy akara. Okay. Repeat the same process. Now to the second method, all you need to do is just to get a non-sticky pan, spray in some oil. I'm using olive oil, just enough oil to coat the pan. That's all you need. Then place it as usual on a low heat. You start scooping in that butter in there. Now I will advise, do not overcrowd your pan just the way I did, because flipping won't be easy if you overcrowd the pan. All I'm trying to do here is to make sure that the oil circulates and it's all around. Okay, now cover the pot with its lid just to trap in the heat to enable it cook all around. And how will you know that it is cooked? Look at the lower part of this nuggets, I'll call that. Look at it looks cooked, and when you flip it, it doesn't, and again, because it's not watery, it won't leave any residue. This one is because the area I flipped it, that area has no oil. That is why you can see any residue, but it went off immediately. So all I'm doing here is try to flip it. That is why I say do not overcrowd your pan, because it wasn't easy flipping them because my pan was overcrowded. So now continue cooking on the other side. You see how cooked it is, still cover. If you ask me, this method is actually healthier. The other one was deep fried, this one was stir fried. It wasn't even, this was olive oil, then I'm just flipping it around, okay, which is very healthy. So at this point, it is cooked. It is good. I'm going to stop and show you. Now I'll further separate the rest of the nuggets. And it tasted so well, honestly. It tasted so well. So if you're watching your weight and you still want to enjoy your akara, this is the best way to do it. This is the best method. I was finding it difficult to take it down. Let me just show you one. You see how the inside, everything, it is properly cooked. Now look at the final results. The one fried, the one deep fried, and the one fried without oil. Well cooked. and very, very yummy. Thank you so much for watching. Till I see you on my next one. Will you be trying this? Let me know down in the comment. Do well to like, share, subscribe. Bye. See you next time.